FLOKI is still on the rise and is unstoppable at the moment, but what can we look for here? What are we going to expect next? Well, everything again was planned in the last update, so as always, if you don't want to miss the next move, make sure to subscribe to the channel, to turn notifications. I'm saying this for you, it's not for me. I'm making my money on my own, so it's really for you. Anyways, here what we was looking for was simply, first of all, if you remember good, this nice bison here. So we have been able to long all of this, everything, you know, I was telling before we even dropped massively, where everyone was like really scared. I was saying, hey, I am long on FLOKI, here is why. And well, this is a long I was talking about, to look for the green wave 4 before to look for the green wave 5, and this will complete simply a higher time frame white wave 3, and then into this wave 5, into the green wave 5. Once we when we got the bounce, really the only thing we needed to do was simply to look at these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yesterday already on the Discord server we have been able to write all of this. Really just gonna remove some few waves because we have many stuff there. So the bison, the long trade, really, of course the entry was a bit lower because you DCA into the turret, and more than you go, more you compound and more you add into your positions, of course, still by getting a good risk management in this. So now we can remove this fib, really, we don't really care. This was a bison, we did got a bounce. Yesterday we've planned this nice ping waves, so to speak, the wave 1, 2, 3 or 5, so now we just have to look for this smaller wave, really. If you want to trade this with me, okay, all of this smaller wave with me, you just have to join the Discord server, because yes, yesterday we have been able to trade this smaller wave count here. So we take the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the wave 5, we have been able to trade this last push to the upside. And so now I'm simply going to plan with you the pink wave 4. So you can see it's possible to plan the next move, to really predict what is going to happen next. For example, yesterday, hey, I was looking here for the wave 3, for the wave 4 and for the wave 5, so the white wave you can see here. I saw a screenshot when we was into the bison, really, you can see we started to hit the bison here. This was for the wave 4 and was looking again for an increase in price to go take this high minimum to complete a white wave 5, and from here we look for the pullback for the pink wave 4. So it's possible simply by using the good technical analysis, and this is called Elliott Waves. If you use that good, I can tell you're going to absolutely crush a chart. You can see already by yourself how everything is playing and following perfectly. It's possible to do this. The only thing you need to do is to learn this TA good and the right way. Personally, I'm using this for 5 years now, a bit more by the way, and if you want to learn this with me, you have a brand new Elliott Wave course on the website, and all of this in March, right here, the 4 first courses that represent really more than half of the full Elliott Wave course is absolutely free. And in addition to this, you have 3 contests. The first one is starting in 22 days, and the first contest is absolutely free. So make sure to go and sign up. You already have the Elliott Wave course available here, the first listen, so you can really, you're not late, everything is there. And the next course will be on Monday, so on every Monday, and only Wednesday there is a Q&A session on the previous course to make sure you don't have any questions, you know everything really on the course, and everything is clear, really. So if you want to learn your waves, you've come to the right place, as I said, and you just have to go and check out really the mooncharts.fr website. Now, on this being said, let's go with the lower time frame technical analysis. So how was it possible yesterday, before to move on the pink wave 4, to look for this wave 3, 4, 5? Well, simply by doing the smaller wave count, as always, into the wave 1, into the wave 3, and into the wave 5, we need to get 5 waves. So into this wave 1, we have 5 waves, you can see here. We have this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then into the wave 3, we need to get 5 waves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into the wave 5, next we are going to get 5 waves again, so to speak. Bam, 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 if I can place it better. We're going to get 5 waves really in there. Into the wave 2 and 4, we have some correction. Okay, so into the wave 1 here, we have 5 waves, correction, 5 waves, correction, 5 waves. How is it possible to look for the wave 3 top there and to look next for the wave 4 retracement? As you can see here, okay, I was looking for this nice wave 3, 4, and then the wave 5 to complete this wave 3 around, as you can see here, so the red fib that is around there. So what is happening right now, really? Simply by using the extension and the retracement tool. To find the wave 3 targets, you are simply going to use the extension tool. So to speak here, you simply have to take it, place it from the wave 1 route that is here to the wave 1 top, and the third click will go on the wave 2, sorry, bottom. From here, you simply have to add the wave 3 targets, and there you go, you have your wave 3 targets, and we will simply here on the maximum wave 3 targets. So the wave 3 targets are the following ones: 100%, where we have only 2% chance to stop, so it's very, 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 very small. Then we have the 1618, then we have the 200%, 2618, 3618, and the 423.6. You can see how perfectly we touch this, and then we retrace for this nice wave 4. To find the wave 4 targets, you just need to look for and to take the retracement tool, as we're looking for retracement. So take it, first click on the wave 3 top, then on the wave 3 root, okay, so a bit more on the right, and you simply have to add the wave 4 targets, 23.6, 31.32 the MC fib, 38.2 and the 50%. These are all the wave 4 targets where you look for a long trade and where you look to reload your banks before to look for the wave 5, and so this nice increase in price. From here, once you get a bounce, you simply have to look for, and by the way, why the wave for a bottom is not here and here, simply because if you check on the RSI, we've made a new low here. This will be covered in the course later, but well, this is the reason why we take this, simply because we have done more likely here a triple wave truncated, so to speak, the third wave stop before the first wave bottom. Okay, this is how you can recognize this really, by checking the RSI. So now the thing is, okay, it's cool, now we've got the wave 4. How do you look for the wave 5 targets? Well, again, you look for an extension. So you take the extension tool, click first on the wave 1 root, second on the wave 1 top, and this time you third click on the wave 4 bottom. From here, you're simply going to add the wave 5 targets, so to speak here, the 618, 1-to-1 extension, 1618, and the 2618. These are the wave 5 targets. As always, the 1618 and the 2618 are not touched to the dollar. It's fine like this to go a bit above and then come back down. It's absolutely normal. It gives you a zone of price, really. It's always a bit above. It's fine. And same for the 2618. If you have to go above and look for an extension in that case, because, well, if you check the other update, for example, on WLD, went way above these targets, it's possible. In that case, it's called an extension, and the only way to find your targets is to simply add the bigger and higher time frame waves targets, or to do the smaller wave count and add these smaller wave targets, such as, for example, here, these white 5 waves. The thing is now, these 5 waves are now completed, possibly more likely, so now we can simply look for the, again, it's possible to go for an extension. In that case, we can simply look for a bigger wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a massive increase in price. It's possible, really. I'm not going to say this is not possible, because everything is possible. This is possible. But for now, if we have to stay with this, well, for example, you can add the wave 3 targets. So again, wave 1 root, wave 1 top, wave 2 bottom, you add the wave 3 targets that are, bam, there. We reach the 200%. Now, well, either do an extension or not. I'm not going to say that I'm not going to short this, really. There is no reason to short in a very strong uptrend like this until you start to reach really the end of all the 5 waves. But until this happens, there are some more waves to finish. So for now, if we push, for example, higher directly, let's take the case that we go for an extension and we cannot find the targets with a smaller wave, the white wave 5, because we're in an extension, so we go past the maximum target. Well, we just have to use these targets there. So the extension for the pink wave 3. So just because I said earlier, click first on the wave 1 root, second on the wave 1 top, and third on the wave 2 bottom. From here, you add the 1-to-1 extension, 1618. That, by the way, can be removed now because we went into already the next target. So 200%, 2618, 3618, and the 423.6. So all of these right here are the targets of the pink wave 3. So let me just add some pink here so we can recognize this. These are the 4 targets, really, okay, we'll have to be aware of if we have to really get a continuation and make an extension, you know, in the white wave 5, so to speak. We do something a lot bigger like this, than this. We go, for example, so bam, for a longer stuff like this. This will be the targets, really, we will have to look for a possible retracement, and that retracement will be simply here, the pink wave 4 next. Now, let's take the case that we don't go for an extension and we start to retrace already from here. So now this can be removed. We simply have to do sorry, exactly the same again. We simply have to use the retracement tool to find the wave 4 targets. So to speak, we just click first on the wave 3 top, down to the wave 3 root. Okay, so right here, I'm gonna do it like this, by the way. Bam, we can go here into the settings, move this a bit more on the right, 350, well, yeah, it should be good. And so again, add the 23.6, 31.32 the MC fib, 23.6 and the 50%, and this again will be the buy zone for the wave 4 here. Simple as that, really. Okay, if we start breaking this, well, it means that we are more likely in a next in an ending here, so not so it will be not a 1, 2, 3 or 5, it will be simply here an ABC zigzag, and so it will be simply a longer wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a big wedge like this to the upside. But again, between an impulsive and an ending, this is less probable. Be aware of this configuration, but this is for the moment the more probable. I'm not going to take the ending until I really see it personally on my side. So this in that case will bring us with a wave 4 bottom, and once we have done this, we simply have to look for the wave 5. So let's take the case that we're going to go on the 38.2 exactly, perfectly touch it to the dollar, and bounce from here. The only thing we need to do again is to take the extension tool, click first on the wave 1 root, second on the wave 1 top, and third on the wave 4 bottom. So let's take the case, sorry, as I said, that we go really into the 38.2 perfectly, and we from here get a bounce. We add the wave 5 targets, so again we can remove this for the moment. We can look for the, just gonna hide this also. we can add here the 618, 1-to-1 extension, 1618, and the 261.8. So these are simply the wave 5 turrets. Once we've got the 5 waves to complete this wave 5, this will complete the higher time frame green wave 5, the higher time frame white wave 3. And so from here, again, we simply have to look for the bigger pullback for the bigger wave 4 and then for the wave 5. So again, the only thing we'll have to do here is to pull, because we're looking for a retracement tool. Take the retracement tool, click first on the wave 3 top, down to the wave 3 root, so let's go on the log scale here so we can catch this, and we can place on the wave 3 bottom here. And so from here, well, again, this is the buy zone, and from here we should get a nice decrease in price, another push to the upside, and again these 5 waves here will simply complete, bam, the blue wave 3, and after this we'll have the blue wave 4, the blue wave 5, and this will complete the green wave 3 for 5 extra. So we normally shall not drop directly, we shall complete some few smaller waves before to get a better market. No worries, no need to stress, okay? In any case, do not trade with your emotions. This is extremely important. This will make you, and I mean, this leads to mistakes really. So this is really something to avoid. Okay. So anyways, this is what we can look for at the moment. I hope this helped. As always, if this helped and you're making money from this update, well, do not hesitate to smash the likes. As always, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications. This is more for you than for me. And if you can also write some comments down below, this helped a lot as always. So thank you really so much if you take the time today. This helped a lot with the YouTube algorithm. So yeah, on this being said, I'm looking for this, either an extension in the white wave 5, and if we retrace from here, well, this is a buy zone, and next we just have to look for the wave 5 with the wave 5 turrets, wave 1 root, wave 1 top, wave 4 bottom. We just have to add the wave 5 turrets, and you're done. And if you want to stay updated on this, because I'm going to trade this move, simply join the Discord server, and I'm going to let you know what to look for really. Allow me the time, and all of this is free. You do not have to pay anything, and if you want to learn this and make this by yourself on your side, and so you don't need me anymore, you can absolutely just go and sign up on the MOONCHARTS website. You have the first Elliott Wave course lesson really available, and every Monday until April you will get a lesson. So you will get 4 lessons really, and all what I was showing you here in the video, you will be able to learn all of this for absolutely free. Don't need to pay, just join and enjoy. Again, this is the only thing you need to do. And in April, you'll be able to play a nice contest where you can win a $300 prize pool. And next, if you want to continue, you just have to sign up as apprentice to continue with me, and you will be able to enjoy 2 more contests with bigger prize pool. But you don't have to, you don't need to, you do whatever you want. Okay, it's not a must. You don't have to join us as apprentice next. You will have to sign up if you want to, of course. Anyways, have all a nice weekend ahead. Take care of you, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.